WASCO has identified at least three critical projects geared towards the improvement of the island's infrastructure, particularly in the north. In response to long standing challenges stemming from aging infrastructure at the Thibbles water treatment plant, WASCO will begin extensive rehabilitation efforts in the coming months, thanks to a US $4.2 million loan from the CARICOM Development Fund, CDF, secured with the support of the Government of St. Lucia through the Ministry of Finance. Speaking at the official signing ceremony, WASCO's CEO Zilta George Leslie explained the rationale for securing the loan to upgrade the aged filters at the Thibbles water treatment plant. This outdated system now requires excessive water for backwashing, significantly reducing the volume available for consumer distribution and straining the utility's ability to meet growing demand.
This plant, originally constructed in 1993 and was expanded in 2007 to a total capacity of 10.8 million gallons per day, currently faces significant operational challenges due to aging infrastructure. 6 of the 10 filters are malfunctioning due to corroded components and outdated materials, forcing reliance on an inefficient water-only backwashing and resulting in increased water loss and reduced treatment capacity. The system's declining performance is compounded, of course, by climate change, as Mr. Suma spoke of earlier, with extreme rainfall producing more turbid water and droughts limiting our raw water availability. As a result, the Thibbles treatment plant is functioning at roughly 40% efficiency, and of course it cannot meet the growing demand in the rapidly developing service areas, making restoration to full capacity critical.
The addition of a US $670,000 technical assistance grant will result in the installation of energy-efficient equipment at the treatment plant, the provision of direct support for vulnerable communities through training, the establishment of rainwater harvesting systems, and enhanced water security. While the upgrades to the Thibbles water treatment plant are expected to be carried out over an 18-month period and will inevitably result in a more consistent supply to the north, the WASCO CEO cautioned that full service improvements will only be realized after the completion of 2 additional critical infrastructure projects.
While this may result in increased volumes, we need to make it clear, people, that there are 2 other projects which we are currently, we have, through the Minister of Finance, we have been able to secure loan funding for the 5-kilometer pipeline upgrade, which is the Millet to Vanna upgrade. And we are currently in talks with a number of institutions for us to install 2 kilometers of pipeline to the north of the island, which will be from the Bonte Gap to the Grosile Gap.
In his address to the gathering, Chief Executive Officer of the CARICOM Development Fund, CDF, Rodinald Suma, emphasized that this strategic partnership with the Government of St. Lucia and WASCO strongly reflects the institution's mandate to promote inclusive and sustainable development across its member states.
The CARICOM Development Fund has supported initiatives that promote equitable growth, cohesion, and resilience building across the Caribbean region since the fund's inception in 2008. By investing in the Pasias and Thibbles water systems, the CDF is directly contributing to climate adaptation, promoting public health, and supporting social and economic sustenance and stability. Improved water infrastructure will reduce service disruptions, enhance disaster preparedness efforts, and support agriculture and tourism, 2 major pillars of St. Lucia's economy. This investment aligns closely with the CDF's strategic goals and regional mandate to foster inclusive development and reduce disparities among and within our member states. The CDF is therefore pleased to be able to respond to the urgent need to invest in these water infrastructure upgrades, which are so critical to advancing balanced and sustainable growth and development in St. Lucia and the wider region. And we thank the government of St. Lucia and WASCO for the opportunity to partner in this endeavor.
WASCO is grateful for the funding, which helps the company turn its ambitious plans into actionable improvements. With positive changes underway, WASCO expects to achieve its broader mission to strengthen operational efficiency, enhance climate resilience, and ensure long-term sustainability in communities across St. Lucia.